Sunshine only.
You yoke.
For your initiative, for what you create, it's a miracle. Thank you. These are your videos and your specific calls to action. We really want to say thank you for everything.
So much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Lena Baguette, for being there and helping us.
No, but it's really wonderful. A person who has never painted before, let alone a portrait of their own grandson, in the reflection of the mirror, well, that's just wonderful.
That's on the train.
Oh, it's not in the mirror, it's on the train, reflected in the window. Wonderful, magnificent. And yes, there's a double reflection here. Yes, in trains, because there's double glass and the reflection is doubled.
We need a triple one too for now.
But it's great. It turned out very beautiful, really cool. Such embroidery stitched for a dream. Remember this. You girls know yourselves what kind of dream this is for. What kind of dream is it for? Well, to start a family. Look how lovely it is. This is love and fidelity. Dear friends, here is embroidery on a cake. Look at this wonderful Labrador. It was embroidered by Elena from St. Petersburg. But it's not just a Labrador here. There are a lot of animals here. Here, look, there are forests too. And here, oh, I don't know, a squirrel, a hare, a woodpecker. I can't see who else is there. An owl. Look at this lovely embroidery. It's wonderful. Dear friends, hello. Today, I really want to show you some of my finished works, which are already framed. But right now, unfortunately, there is quite a bit of loud construction work going on just outside nearby. And it feels like they're hammering right here with us. So we're going to record this very quickly now. While they've quieted down a bit, because soon they'll start again, rattling our walls like a machine gun. So we're filming quickly, showing everything, and running away because it's about to get really noisy here. If the noise starts up, please don't blame us. It's just the construction workers at work. So let's get started, dear crafters. On the 27th, there's a meetup at the Formula of Needlework in Moscow. We'll look around, walk, chat, go to a cafe, and hang out. And on February 28th, there's a meeting of embroiderers at Solid Camo. I think it will be there, as always. We'll do our best to have it there. We're looking forward to seeing you. There will be a raffle, as always. It will be fun and interesting and informative, so be sure to come. And I'll be waiting for you. Details are below the video. Dear friends, today I want to show you the work of Daria from St. Petersburg. She embroidered a couple of people. By the way, this kind of embroidery is done for a dream. Remember that? You girls know what kind of dream this is for, right? What kind of dream is it for? To start a family? Look how lovely it is. It's about love and loyalty. You all know that swans are very faithful birds, so you should embroider swans specifically. We framed it in a round frame, or rather the frame isn't round. It turned out, how should I put it, faceted. Just look at how faceted and beautiful the frame turned out. The frame came out faceted. It's very beautiful. And the color, I think, matches very well. And it just looks wonderful when it's in such a round frame. I think it's going to be super, super. But write your feedback. What do you think about this? Who likes it this way and who prefers a rectangular frame? Please write to us. It's very important for us to know. Not long ago, we displayed an embroidery in an oval frame, also faceted like this in an oval frame. Be sure to watch that video and let us know. Your feedback, do you like it or not? Should we keep making frames like this? Or maybe just make square or rectangular ones? But I think it's very beautiful. I really dream of embroidering something and making a frame like this. It's truly my cherished dream. And this piece here, the pair of horses. By the way, when you embroider a pair like this, it's also for a dream, for the union of two hearts. See, these horses are just wonderful. This was embroidered by Irina from Moscow. We framed it in a plastic baguette frame made in St. Petersburg. It's a beige color. And we actually have a whole collection of this type of frame. It comes with a brown stripe, a reddish stripe, there's a black one, and one with silver. It's just such a universal frame. It suits a lot of things. If you remember, we used it to frame the beaded cats, the ones embroidered with beads from Zolote Rushki. And here's the same frame in black. It looks really great, very beautiful. For the horses, we chose this beige light colored frame. I really like this frame collection. It's so versatile. If there's a stripe here, for example, brown or reddish, it looks as if the frame has a mat. Here's the mat, and here's a small thin frame. This is what the frame looks like. It's simply universal. It works very well for framing all kinds of landscapes. Well, and now, please take a look at the horses. I really like them. Here's another work by Irina. She has several of them, but I want to show you this still life. I really like this frame because there are color accents both in the embroidery itself and in the frame, like a border. That's why I chose this little frame. Look, you can see these accents here, and the tabletop itself is separated by a golden stripe, which creates a sense of continuation of the piece itself. Let me know what you think of this framing. The frame is plastic, but it's very elegant. I like it. This series is simply wonderful as well. This is my favorite series among the narrow frames. It's my absolute favorite. I really like it. It's elegant, simple, not overly ornate, yet it has a bit of decoration. So let me know if you liked it, this framing. Evgenia from St. Petersburg stitched this kind of alphabet. This is the Cyrillic alphabet, ours. And I really like how the pattern was designed. I'm not sure if the embroiderer designed it herself, I don't remember. I think she either commissioned it from someone or refined it herself. But look how great it turned out. Because I have never seen an alphabet in Cyrillic before, and here everything is so well thought out, so beautiful. And the ornament, it's taken from our traditional old rushniks. In any case, it is a traditional Slavic decorative ornament that was commonly used on ceremonial rushniks. I think it turned out really well. The frame is plastic with a narrow built-in mat. And it complements this piece very well because the tone matches perfectly. I think it turned out well. It's not gaudy, and at the same time it's very elegant and simple. Tatiana from the city of Sarov stitched this wonderful design. I think its dimensions, at least it looks like it. Such a still life against the background of a window. Look how wonderful it is. We framed it with a double mat. My favorite plastic frame. You all already know Tatiana. Her works have gone to Peru. She gives her works to her friends in Peru as gifts. And there they gladly accept them, and everyone is delighted with her embroidery. So, we are proud that we frame and send the girls' works to Peru. We are very pleased by this. So here you go, look at the wonderful pieces the girls embroider. And even abroad, your works are highly appreciated. Girls, keep embroidering and give your works to people who will appreciate them. Because unfortunately, not everyone knows how to appreciate embroidery. Everyone thinks it's just some nonsense. But in reality, it's serious work. Even to embroider such a small piece, you need to be a skilled embroidery specialist. Because there's a lot of backstitching here. Well, just look at this charming little scene. And this piece was embroidered by Angela from St. Petersburg. You know, my friends, when you just look at embroidered pieces of fabric, it seems like, what's so special about it? Such a simple little scene. But when it's framed so beautifully, like Angela came up with herself in a single frame, it's simply a work of art. I think it turned out wonderfully. So what do you think of this framing? And in general, I really like the scene itself. Such sweet, sweet violets are favorites.
It's all thanks to your initiative for the fact that you create. It's a miracle.
Thank you.
Your videos, all your calls to action, that's what really matters for your success.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you to Len Baguette for being there and helping us. Thank you, Anzilla.
If it weren't for you, well, listen, it turned out so well, so delicate, right? I liked it so much. Listen, when I was watching, I thought, well, these little embroideries, they're simple.
They're simple.
But when you frame them, it becomes a work of art. It's awesome.
See, I didn't get the spacing right back then, but thanks to you.
They carefully trimmed all of this and stretched it out very thoroughly so that it would appear absolutely stunning.
You'll be decorating my apartment.
Dear friends, and here are the icons in stones. Look at what a beautiful piece turned out. Guardian angel. We framed it in a plastic baguette, but a very wide one. It's kind of, like an antique. It turns out very beautiful. The icon looks as if it was framed a long, long time ago. Look at how much work was put into it, how beautiful it is. In general, the icons in stones are great. They have very good kits. Honestly, I probably will never dare to do it myself because I definitely can't sew on the bullion. I just can't. That would only be possible if I asked someone else to do it. I could still sew on the stones, but as for the bullion, there's no way I could do it. But just look at this work, how delicate it is, how everything is intertwined here, and how beautiful the bullion is. Swarovski crystals, natural stones, pearls. Well, it's simply magnificent. Of course, it's not cheap either. It's an expensive piece, but I think it will become a family heirloom. Wonderful, just... Irina, well done. It turned out great. It's very beautiful. And the choice of baguette is excellent. We congratulate you on such a finish. No, really, this is amazing. A person who has never painted before, let alone a portrait of their own grandson reflected in a mirror, well, that's just wonderful. He sees this on the train. Oh, it's not in a mirror, it's on the train, reflected in the window. Amazing, magnificent. And yes, there's a double reflection here. Yes, in trains, because there's double glazing and the reflection is doubled. But it's great, it turned out very beautiful. Really cool, just fantastic. It's incredible because this is someone who has never painted before, never painted at all, especially portraits. The eyes and face are painted so realistically, so full of life. Such warmth comes through. It's just like a real child who seems so alive, not at all artificial. And this is a mixed technique, pastel and watercolor. Maybe there's even some oil paint used here, perhaps. But it turned out gorgeous. Galina, well done. It's wonderful. Bring us more of your works to frame next time. We would be absolutely delighted. But I just couldn't help but show this work because an amateur artist painted it like this. In my opinion, it's simply a masterpiece. Leave your comments. Give it a like. I think a work like this deserves the highest praise. That's how it is. That's the kind of artists we have. There are these hidden talents who retire early, and then their artistic creativity just flourishes and takes off. Missed opportunities for our generation, I must say. Magnificent. Dear friends, here is embroidery on a cake. Look at this wonderful Labrador. It was embroidered by Elena from St. Petersburg. But it's not just Labradors here, there are a lot of animals. Here, look, there's a fox, and here, oh, I don't know, a squirrel, a hare, a woodpecker. I can't see who else is there. An owl. Look at this lovely embroidery, it's wonderful. I think Elena made it to order. Well, in general, the dog, it's an exact copy just like hers. That's why she noticed it and decided to embroider it. Of course, it took a long time to embroider, but the result was worth it. Look at how beautiful it turned out. We framed it in a plastic baguette frame. Here, take a look. I think this frame goes really well with the piece because the accents, like on the frame, are present everywhere. And the Labrador looks great too. This frame really highlights the Labrador. If you look closely, oh, I also spotted a deer. It's so well disguised that you can't see all the animals at once. You really have to examine it very carefully. But this is simply a masterpiece. Just look at how beautiful it is. And the Labrador's eyes are so full of life. It's like the dog is looking right at you, right into your soul, so to speak. It's an amazing piece of work, truly a masterpiece. I love it, it's wonderful. And if you hang it alone on a big wall, it will look stunning. Dear friends, that's all for today. I'm afraid to let go because it's big. I'm worried whether our easel can handle it. That's why we're holding it together. That's all for today. Leave your comments and give us a like. See you next time, my friends. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Do you see the raccoon, Tatiana Viktorovna? Do you see the raccoon? Here's the raccoon. All right, okay. Do you see the fox? Here's the fox. And the squirrels, a squirrel. And the second squirrel? I don't see the second one. Ask the viewers, where is the second squirrel? My friends, where is the other squirrel? Kirill says there's another squirrel here, but I don't see it. I see a bunny here. Someone else is peeking out here. I don't understand. When you look up close, it's hard to see. But where the other squirrel is, I don't know. Kirill says there is one. Please take a very close look at this and then write back to me. Goodbye, Tatiana. Bye-bye. Cool. Is that all? And how are you doing there? I'm fine. Still alive?